Are you serious? Are you serious? It's starting to get insane now. I mean, the headlines are going off the charts, but congressmen, one after another, little by little by little, congressmen who've been briefed on the alien or the aerial phenomenon are starting to slowly let it leak, let it creep out what's going on in this UFO disclosure process. And now we're just being told that the United States allowed, excuse me, I take it back, the aliens came and shut down 10 nuke missiles, not because they were getting ready to be launched, just to prove that they can shut it down right in front of the eyes of those officers that were in charge of it. Unbelievable story. I'm going to tell you more about that in just a second, but we're hearing more and more and more confirmations like this. This is what I'm saying. The government is doing their alien narrative. Then you got Hollywood is doing its alien narrative. But is the church addressing it? If we don't, they will set the bar and the world will believe it. So we're doing our alien revelation or alien narrative, which is a biblical narrative that most theologians, pastors, eschatology preachers, and teachers of biblical prophecy are ignoring for fear. And I think it's time that if we don't tell people what's going on, they will. And the Bible says they will deceive the very elect, even if it were possible. Now, let me just stop right here. Let me put a shout out real fast. No, I'm not selling flashlights. But we do find out that Virtual Shield, www.virtualshield.com /deals/active/Begley, you can get the best VPN protection there is on your computer. Now listen to this. Colonial Pipeline just paid a ransom over $5 million after 5,500 miles of the largest pipeline system were shut down by hackers. This is a major reason behind why you might have seen rising gas prices recently, maybe. And the FBI reported that the group responsible for the attack goes by the name Dark Side and are based somewhere in Eastern Europe. Biden says in Russia. And nearly anything or everybody connected to the internet is vulnerable to these hackers, attackers, whackers, smackers, zackers. This is why I highly recommend Virtual Shield as a VPN. That's virtualshield.com, www.virtualshield.com /deals/active/Begley. Here's why. Guys, I've tried others. I even had my son, who's a wizard in this, to try other VPNs. This is the best VPN there is. It's a Virtual Shield. I want you to check it out. First free 30-day trial with extended 30-day money-back guarantee. All of this, guys, seriously, go there now. Hit the link below. Save 30% while you're at it. You need to do something. Don't wait till it's too late. Okay. Now, I'm so glad you guys are with me right now. This is incredible. But okay. Now watch this, guys. Here's what we can do when someone goes after you. Boom. Okay. There we go. Here you go. Now let me read this. This is an incredible story. First of all, on my app, here's what you do. If you got my app, I just want you to simply do this. I want you to go to the app. And you guys, if you got it already, you got that little icon right there, right? You click on that app. Here it comes. There's my app. And there's the clock. Go to hour number 8 right there. Hour number 8. Click on the 8. Boom. Wormwood. And all the other events. You can see if I tilt it, they see all the links. Unbelievable. There's 14 in just on this hour. And it's the first one. UFOs shut down 10 missiles at U.S. bases and may have been alerted to humanity by the first atomic bomb. And these are leaks coming from Congress now. They're starting to come out on a daily basis. Check this out. So I went there and I said, what in the world's going on with this? Bart Begley put it on the app. Go to the app. If you haven't got my app, get it, because all on that clock, you get all of these every hour on that clock. You just click anywhere you want. You get another category. Like here's 4. Okay. Boom. Hit 4 right there. Boom. Okay. And that gives you the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse and all of the different news that are relative to that. But also, if you go at the top here where it says these 3 little dots, there's 3 little dots up here. 3 little dots, just touch them. It's hard to do, guys, just looking into a camera. Okay, a whole list comes down. See that? A whole list comes down. Down near the bottom, it says videos, okay? Click on the videos. Boom. I have 54 videos on the app right now, 54 of them. What I want you to do is just go to about the middle, go to the middle of it where it says June 21st, in the middle, June 21st, 10 Kings of Revelation. I just posted a 15-minute video. It's unbelievable with great graphics and scriptures and documentation on who the first 3 kings of the book of Revelation who will serve the beast might be. It's an incredible presentation, well edited, and it's part 1, okay? 10 Kings of Revelation. You get the first 3 kings in this one. Go check it out. It's on my app. It's incredible. Now, let me go now to what's going on with this alien situation that is shocking. But ashes to ashes, what? Dust to dust. UFOs have shut down 10 nuke missiles at U.S. base and may have been alerted to humanity by the first atomic bomb blast. I got to get some coffee. I mean, are you serious? Are we talking aliens? Or are we talking the fallen ones? Let's read on. Now, UFOs allegedly shut down 10 nuclear missiles in a bizarre incident at a U.S. military base, and the global phenomenon may have been triggered by the first atomic bomb test back in the 1940s. Strange objects in the sky are under intense focus as the U.S. Releases the intelligence report ordered by Congress on the issue after a flurry of leaked videos show close encounters of a third kind with warships and fighter planes being released by the Air Force and Navy. It is claimed that 10 U.S. nuclear missiles went offline, but the Pentagon says this is crazy. Now, Gary Heselton, vice president of ICER, a new organization set up ahead of the Pentagon report to call for full disclosure and an end to the stigma on the topic, believes that this UFO story started when man's first nuke bomb exploded in 1945. And he points to the incredible tale of Officer Captain Robert Salas, a former U.S. nuclear launch officer who went public with an extraordinary claim back in 1967 that a UFO appeared at Maelstrom Air Force Base in Montana. Officer Salas claims that 10 of the U.S. nuclear Minuteman missiles that he was overseeing explicitly moved into the no-go setting, which would require, folks, there's not just one button you push. It's not just slide one slide. To put a nuclear missile into the no-go setting from ready to go requires a series of steps and codes and procedures that you just can't do unless you know this thing intimately. Okay? And not just one person even knows it. It's a series of codes and a series of personnel, an encrypted breaking of codes and confirmation process. It is a series of events to move the nuclear needle to standby, to launch, or to no-go. You just, okay? And so the base allegedly took a day to bring the weapons back online. They could not find any physical damage or explanation for this sudden shift with the missiles. Mr. Hesseltine told the Sun Online, he said, it's likely that when the U.S. detonated the first atomic bomb, that it literally sent shockwaves out into space and alerted other civilizations. He said that life on Earth has evolved technologically to the point that it could split an atom and create atomic fusion. That's when you detonate an atomic bomb. From that point on, it seems that the UFOs began to show up near U.S. military installations worldwide. Now, this is part of this disclosure that I'm telling you the government is involved in, and dismissed as a conspiracy theory for decades. The former U.S. defense officials, sitting politicians, and former President Barack Obama and Bill Clinton have all acknowledged there is something very unusual going on with the UFOs, now often referred to as UAPs, meaning unidentified aerial phenomenon. Questions are being asked if the objects caught on film are super advanced drones. Are they secret military technology? Are they hoaxes or camera tricks? Or are they advanced civilization technology? And then there's the final option, which is reportedly being seriously considered as part of a UFO report, which is due to be released within the next week, is these objects, are they from alien in origin? But there's another option that they're not putting in here, and that is, could these entities be the return of the biblical fallen ones? Remember, they came before the flood because of man's wickedness. They came after the flood to try to hijack the Holy Land and had to be eradicated by Joshua and Caleb and the children of Israel. Are they coming now to try to stop the people of the world in believing in the second coming of Jesus Christ? That is not being reported here, and that's what I'm trying to say. Who's setting the narrative? Who is going to fully disclose this? Okay, you can believe the federal government, who's right now got so many secrets and so many plans and objectives and corruption to try to set up a new world order. Or you can believe Hollywood and all of their unbelievable species, LA invasion, the this, that, aliens, a third kind, close encounters, and this. Or we can maybe we should look at another option. The Christian leaders who are willing to talk about the return of the giants, the Nephilims, the fallen ones, the DNA manipulation, the end time in a satanic attack to bring about, to try to stop the coming of Jesus Christ. The Bible said that people will be deceived. They would even deceive the very elect if possible. The Steve Quayles, the L.A. Marzulis, the Paul Begleys of the world, and others are willing to say that the church has to step up and say something about it before it's too late. This is huge information. No. Yeah, I'm live. Yeah.
Because there's a huge roll cloud up there.
Huge?
The storm coming in.
Okay. I'll be right there. Okay. Something's going on in the weather out here. Something strange. So maybe it's a UFO. Okay, so I got to go, okay? Heidi's saying I got to get out of here. She said, I got to film this. Maybe go live out there. All right. So God bless all you guys. I'm just telling you, give your life to Jesus Christ. It's starting to get crazier. It's disclosure. We told you this day was coming. People, give your life to Jesus Christ. Don't be deceived by the lies of the UFO phenomenon. Believe me, the fallen angels are real. The Nephilims that were birthed are real. The return of Christ is real. And the demons that will try to stop it will do anything to destroy the gospel message of hope in Jesus Christ. Everybody give me a thumbs up. If you don't have my app, go there right now and get the app and watch this 15-minute video I just did called The 10 Kings of Revelation. It's halfway down the video list. Look for June 21st, 10 Kings of Revelation. It's on the app. It's It's one of the best things I've ever did. It was great, great editing too. God bless. Are you serious?